Hello everyone, I'm Robert from Prestige Collectibles Japanese Cards, and today I want to do something a little different and introduce some of the items in our current auction, which runs through October 14th. There's a link below to register or bid in the auction at prestigecollectiblesauction.com. So without further ado, I want to show you some of the top items that are in the auction. So let's see, lot number one here. I won't show you everything. There is 121 cards or items in the auction, but this is lot number one, 1934 Tour of Japan Connie Mack bromide card. This one's graded a PSA 3.5. It's the only graded example. It's at the back. It's blank. Okay, and lot number two, I'll show you here. It's kind of a big item. It's a 1953 New York Giants Goodwill Tour of Japan album. You can see how thick it is, and it's full of photos. I'll give you a quick glimpse of what the inside looks like. Title page, and it has these large photos. Different taken at the tour. These albums were usually given to players and dignitaries. Let's give you a quick look. There is one fold out. A lot of the fold outs often stick, but this one does open up all the way. Okay. And as you can see, this is the back of the album. All right. And going on to the next few here. Put on my glasses so I can see a little better. Is lot number three, 1993 BBM complete factory box. You can see it's still sealed. Still has even the order form that comes on the back. All original. 30 packs in the box, 10 cards per pack, and you could possibly get one or maybe more Ichiro rookie cards, which PSA 10s are selling for quite a bit of money, close to 2,000, I believe. All right, let's see. Lot number four is this 1929 Babe Ruth Home Run King autobiography. Of course, this is the Japanese version. Very rare. This might have been the only copy that I've seen of this particular book. I did have a flyer about this book in a previous auction. You can see the binding here. This is the back. And I'll show you a few pages. Although this was Ruth's autobiography from the 1920 Home Run King book, it does have images from the 1927 Babe Comes Home movie. And you can show you this page here. It's a picture of Ruth in the uniform with a facsimile signature. Here's Ruth looking at the poster from the movie. A few other shots of him. A few photos at the beginning, and then the rest is in Japanese text, as you can see here. Okay. See, the next item is lot number five. This is from the 1967 Kabaya Leaf set. There are four considered very rare cards, and I have two of them in the auction. The first one is card number 2. Okay, this is Hidetake Watanabe, graded a PSA 6. This is the highest graded example. Yep, this is the back of the card. All right, the next one is also one of the four rare cards. This is card number 8, Kazumi Takahashi. This one is graded a PSA 5, which is a, in the pop report, I believe it's a 1 of 3 graded a 5, none higher. This is the back of the card. Okay, I'll show you a few other random lots here. This is a 1929 JBR 67 from King Magazine. This is a hand-cut card of Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig. You can see Now maybe you can see here it still has all the dots along the left side and along the top, showing that it is complete. And this is the back of the card. All right, and I'll show you a few other things here. There are, like I said, 121 lots in the auction, so I won't show you everything, but some of these I've shown in previous unboxing videos, so they might look familiar. Other things you'll be seeing for the first time. Now, this is the 1931 Tour of Japan program, one that Lou Gehrig was the main person, and Lefty Grove as well. Babe Ruth was on the 34 tour. Speaking of the 34 tour, I do have, this is the original from the 1934 Yomiuri newspaper. This was an insert into the paper. You can see it has facsimile signatures of the American and Japanese teams. Mo Berg actually signed his name on the original one in Japanese as well. Sometimes you see postcards of these and other copies. This is the only original that was issued in Japan. I believe the postcard was probably issued later, sometime in the 60s or 70s. So be careful what you're looking for. Let's see, here is a 1981 Takara Andre the Giant card. This one was graded a PSA 9 mint, highest graded from these cards. Right here is a card of Lefty O'Doul from the 1949 Seals Tour of Japan. It's a bromide card, blank back. This is one of Victor Starfin's, the Russian superstar pitcher, Hall of Famer, one of his last cards. This is a Karuta card. Beautiful looking card. Blank back, this one as well. I'll show you some of the Sadahara O cards that are in the auction. This is a 1960 Lily Gum card. It's a small card. It is thick. It's one of these thicker holders. I'll take a look at that one. It's graded a PSA 4, and this is the back. Sorry for the glare. Next is a 1960 Sadahara O. Again, 60 is his second year. Marusho card. This was a PSA authentic. I guess due to the bad cut on this card. This is the back. And I have a couple. These are hand cut 1960 Doyusha 4-in-1. This is the black and white card. Also features Hall of Famer Wally Yonamine from Hawaii. This one's graded a PSA 8. Oh, I'm sorry, this black and one here is a 9. All right, and this is the back of it. And then I have a 1960 JBR 4 Doyusha. This is a color with Sadahara O in the corner here. And this one is graded a PSA 8. Here's the back of that one. A few other popular O cards I have here. Let's see. Well, here's another Menko 1961 JCM 13D. This one's graded an SGC2. Now, it looks better than a 2. On the back, there's a stamp number 1, meaning it was a first prize card and somebody would win a prize. I don't know if SGC just decided to reduce the card grade because of that stamp, or if there was another reason. It's difficult finding out why they grade certain cards, what grades they give them. All right, next one, 1964 Fujiya Gum. Sadahara O. He has 2 different cards in this set. This is his batting pose. Okay, blank back card. Here's a 1964 Morinaga Top Star, graded a PSA 5. They put it in this kind of oversized holder. Okay. 1964, there was Top Star and also the stand-up ones. This is the non-stand-up called the Top Star. And again, this is a PSA 5 card. This is a rare 1941 Yakukai magazine featuring Eiji Sawamura on the cover. There's very few pre-war magazines that have professional players on the cover, and it couldn't be any better than Eiji Sawamura, the Hall of Fame pitcher who died during the war. This is the back of the magazine, and yeah, there's a few nice images inside of some professional baseball. Take a look here. Looks like Kawakami, some of the other stars from the Giants, including Victor Starfin right here. He was a member of the Giants at the beginning. Let's see what else I have here. Here's a 1956 tour of Japan. This is it's a postcard. It was actually to try to get some tickets for games made from Meiji Caramel with Roy Campanella featured there. And here's the back. You can see it has somebody's name and address there. And it does say lucky number 99. Okay. Next one here is a Joe DiMaggio bromide. I have a large one here. And you can see at the top it was removed, probably from a display sheet. So it does have a little bit of paper here and damage in the corner and a pencil mark. Let's see what else. And here is a 1949. It's an American Hall of Famer, Archie Vaughan bromide. This one is a blank back from the JBR 80 series. This is JBR 80A. Archie Vaughan kneeling with a bat. Here, this is a 1958 Shigeo Nagashima rookie card. This is a really interesting one. He's still featured in his Rikyo University college uniform. And it's interesting, the back, all number 3s here, which was his uniform number. Let's see, here's a couple from the 1930s. This is a 1931 JBR 71 bromide from Yakukai magazine of Hall of Famer Takeo Tabe, graded a SGC 4. This is a blank back. And one more from the same set is Hall of Famer Osamu Mihara. Was also graded a 4. And again, blank back. Let's see, here's a Kaoru Beto. This is an interesting bromide, signed by Beto right there in Japanese. Blank back, it does have a pencil writing. Here's a Hiroshi Oshita, Hall of Famer, signed bromide, beautiful color bromide. Look at the mountain in the back. It looks like possibly Mount Fuji. All right. And, as I mentioned before about the Morinaga stand-up and top star card, this is one of the rarer ones. This player is Katsuya Morinaga, actually. No relation with the company, although it's the same spelling. But this is a stand-up. It is missing a part of the stand-up portion, but this is one of the more difficult cards to find from the set. And let's see what else I have here that I can show you. A few other cards. Here's a 1974 Calvi card of Sadahara O and Shigeo Nagashima together, sepia version. That's the back of that card. And a couple of other things here. I did have a much higher quality one before, but this is the 1950 Jackie Robinson comic book. You can see there was some damage here. It is in poor condition and missing the back, but I think it will still display quite nicely. Okay. And here, this is a 1931 baseball magazine with Babe Ruth on the cover. Show you the spine here. This is the back. Ad for Mitsukoshi department store. So, yeah, and inside here, there's a large fold-out of KO University. It's a few feet wide. And in addition to the mostly pictures of American players, there's a couple from a nice one here. I think that's looks like Rogers Hornsby possibly. And is it? Yeah. And here's a nice one with Walter Johnson. Okay, so I just wanted to give you an idea of some of the lots that are in the auction. If you have any questions or comments about the auction or anything else related with Japanese cards, please contact me or leave a comment below. Okay, and I hope everyone has a great day. Once again, sorry, the auction does end October 14th, and there is a link to the auction, and there is 121 lots, so I hope there's something that you find of interest. And again, thank you and have a great day.